I'm sort of one of those girls that likes to stir the pot, and sometimes it ends up bad. One night in the studio, Axl had his head on my lap and I was stroking his hair, and he closed his eyes and he was really serious, and he was like, "Adriana," you know, in his Axl voice, "you know, there's something I'd like you to do. It's very serious."
One of the last songs to be recorded for the album was Rocket Queen, a track that already stood out for its blend of aggressive riffs and a surprisingly tender outro. But what pushed it into rock legend status wasn't just the music, it was what Axl Rose decided to include in the mix. According to multiple interviews, including one with Adriana Smith herself, Axl Rose asked her to record a sexual encounter with him in the studio to be used as a background layer in Rocket Queen. Adriana, who was dating Steven Adler at the time, the band's drummer, agreed to it, though years later she expressed deep regrets.
He wanted to have live sex sounds on a song he was mixing. We were young and wild and free, and there was the notion that it was for an artistic purpose. Of course I would do that. Eventually I found out it was Rocket Queen. I had no idea that I was going to be rock and roll history, that it was going to be a legendary act.
The Rocket Queen is the one where Adriana is like, It was a fun song to dance to.
The recording allegedly took place late at night in Studio D of Sound City in Van Nuys, California. The rest of the band was either out or passed out, while Axl and Adriana entered the vocal booth. The studio engineers set up microphones to capture the audio. The story goes that during the encounter, Adriana was drunk and emotionally unstable, not fully realizing the weight of what she was agreeing to. The sexual moans you hear in the bridge section of Rocket Queen, specifically between the 2:45 and 3:30 mark, are said to come directly from that studio session. The mix engineers layered the moans under the bridge to give the track a sensual, almost voyeuristic atmosphere. This was, according to Axl, an attempt to give fans a real raw experience. The fallout was intense. Steven Adler was devastated when he found out that his bandmate had slept with his girlfriend, let alone that it had been recorded and immortalized on the band's debut album. According to Adler, it wasn't just betrayal, it was humiliation. It damaged his relationship with Axl deeply and became one of many interpersonal tensions that plagued the band in the years to come. Adriana Smith herself later admitted that the incident sent her into a spiral. She claimed she was trying to get back at Steven because he had cheated on her, but the experience left her feeling used and ashamed. She later said in interviews that she was not in a healthy mental state during the recording and that the decision haunts her.